Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is the new Denpa Men. And if you followed the site, you will know that I tried out the Switch version of this. It's a kind of a port, slight remake or remaster of the 3DS game. But what this one has said, if I can find it, so Denpa Men Catch is not available on the App Store version. Instead, you can enjoy Denpa Men Catch by reading QR codes. So on the Switch, it's like motion control, you scan the room, and then you find these Denpa Men, you catch them. It's not here, but it is cross-platform compatible with Nintendo Switch. So I could log in and get my Switch data, but for this look at the game, I'm not going to do that. I want to see from the beginning what the Denpa Men looks like. So, you and I, let's see what happens when we start the new Denpa Men for the first time. Okay, we're back here. So what happened was I hit open and it brought up the notification message and went straight back to the iPhone home screen. So, a little weird. You can check all the videos we've done, that's never happened before. So let's see what happens when I try launching it for a second time. Alright, so big, bold, colourful, looks exactly as I remember. Left side, dynamic island, so it's not in the way, but it will be interesting to see if they have accounted for it, or if it's just like a straight port. I'm going to play this in English. Region. So I currently live in Japan, so I will set it to Japan. Date of birth. Well, excuse me for a second while I type this in. Okay, I don't recommend using the arrows to do the date. I was having to scroll through the days and the years, and I was just tapping the arrows, and it just randomly would just drop you out in the menu back to the date of birth screen. You can physically scroll through them, so I recommend that. Customer data, okay. So, okay, yes, get permission from your parents if you're going to buy something. Interesting, top left it says 4.0. So it's the exact same start as the Switch version. I'm playing this on an iPhone 14 Pro, and I would say it looks as good as the Switch one. Music's just as catchy as I remember. So again, Dynamic Island. There it is. Well, let's hit start. Okay. For those familiar with my videos, you know I'm not happy with games with big downloads. We're talking gigabytes, tens of gigabytes of download. 1.3 megabytes, obviously it's not perfect, but in comparison it's a much more manageable size. If you have a metered or a limited amount of downloads each month, 1.3 megabytes isn't too bad in comparison to tens of gigabytes. So whilst not perfect, I'm not going to hold it against this game. If it was 1.3 gigabytes, then yes, I would be more unhappy. You can see top left, 4.0.20, and this happened with the Switch version of the game. When we started it, it then downloaded an update and then restarted itself. So that's not an update that you get from the App Store or on Switch from the eShop. This was the game itself downloading update data. There it is, Nintendo account. We can sign in with Apple, Google, but like I said, for this video, we're just going to go in and test it out. Okay, so we can link an account once we start playing. That's fine. It's gone 4x3-ish. I tell you, it does look really good on my phone screen. I wonder if it's running a higher resolution than Switch. It doesn't autoplay though. I'm having to physically touch the screen to progress. It was a weird introduction the first time I saw it, and it still is a weird introduction. It's weird to have a game start with bullying, not one but two characters. And now it's saying skip. Man, it's gone. How weird. See, I know what he's about to say, and I know the story, but for you guys, like I said, we'll see what it is. Well, if you're familiar with my videos, I typically use Albion. I think for this time though, I'll do QT Gamers. Ah, he thinks it's nice. He makes it sound like it's a often occurrence. I do remember this game not exactly having the best of tutorials at the time. Well, my laptop has just crashed, so this is the backup recording. So that's kind of like the overarching goal of this game then.
リモットに詳しい話を聞いてみようよ。
So, okay. Again, it's not gone full screen. If you think about the Switch, the TV in the Switch screen is not as wide as a phone screen. And it's kind of what we can see here. It's not gone full screen. I'm really kind of surprised by that. You'd think if they're going to release it on a phone that they'd use the phone screen, but they haven't. Well, let's talk to him. Okay, so we've been given our first task. It's interesting, I tapped outside just above the analog stick on the left and it talked to him. So I did that and it talked to him. I want to see what the options are. Okay, this is the same as it was on Switch as well then. Settings? Nothing here that seems really specific to phones either. Like, there's no way I can manually make it full screen. Well, full screen for my phone. So he wants me to go across. There we go. Make sure the code fits in this frame, okay. What is asking to use the camera? Ah, interesting. So this phone has mana mode. So, you hopefully understand that for privacy reasons I didn't want to show off my living arrangement, so I cut that video there. But it's nice that it has mana mode. It's just a shame that there's no mana mode when you're scanning the QR code. So this guy has no antenna. So it will have no magic abilities. The game doesn't tell you that, but I've learned that from experience playing this before. This one, it says on the left here, fire -2. Doesn't tell you anything about it. You can't click on it to get more information. So I would assume that's like fire attack, maybe? Down 2. And it uses ice. But again, no antenna means it has no magic ability. So this one, as it says there, healing. It has an antenna, and you can see next to, under his name, Quinton, antenna, small heal. So I would like to add him to my team, because he can help heal my team. You see this has gone full screen, hasn't it? Because Dynamic Island's there. But no antenna. It doesn't tell you how many of these we can add. We don't say how many of my team's done. Again, no. Although I did have a lot of health. Not a lot of health here. Again, no antenna.
これで準備できたね。パーティーを変更したいときは、
Well, you can see I can have a party of 4 because there are 4 dots, and I only have 2 characters. So I will go back if it will let me.
行こうよ。すごいお宝がある洞窟へ。
And do another code. So let's try and focus on those. They move around. There doesn't seem to be a limit on how many of these you can throw. We got 2. I think we have to catch the no antenna ones to get more to spawn. So even though you're not going to use them, you have to catch them. I'll wait for the reticle to go red.
暑いんなら俺が冷やしてやるけど、風邪ひくのよ。
Guessing this one's an ice. Yeah, so we add him.
闇ってイメージ悪いのか？あんただって寝るときは暗くするだろ。
Yeah. And the antennas scare, so that'll be an interesting one to try out. But no antenna.
ここどこだろう？
So, nope.
魔髪にお目にかかります。
And nope. Again, light health though. Weird looking face.
よろしくな。あいよ。
Nope. We'll stick with those we've got there so far. We've got a team of 4. Event. Enjoy fishing. Why not? Get sidetracked already. Again, not full screen, is it? So, party menu. Where is it? There it is. So we can get 5 goes at it. Sure, why not? We've only got 5 bait, so we're not going to get many tries at it. So hold down the button, sure thing. There's a fish here. So let go, hold, let go, hold. That's what I'm doing. You can see the fish is taking sort of damage. So it's very simple and it works well on the phone. Whew. Come on. Whew, it really goes to the bottom quickly sometimes. What am I meant to do? Here the light is taps. I'm not even touching the screen. Ah. I didn't touch it. At the end there. How weird. Okay, so it's not simple. Oh, we got some bait. Oh, there's a big fish just appeared. I'm guessing we need a better rod. We seem to be catching this one a lot easier. Hey, we leveled up fishing. There's a red one. Red shadow here. I wonder if that's going to be a real big fish. Wow, it's a big fish. You can see. Now we're doing a lot of little damage to it. And the health bar is just not coming down. It could probably take 2 minutes to catch it. Damn. That's tough. See, I was looking at it at an angle and it went left instead. Oh, a bigger minnow. Oh, a big white one there. Boom. We need more fish. Oh, nuts. I was a bit trigger happy then. Whoa, got a lot of damage early on there. Kind of hints that there could be more to this fishing mechanic. Again, it's a kind of a bigger one because it's taken a lot from us, a lot of hits. Nearly, nearly. There we go. A lot of experience points there. We did alright for ourselves. No bait. We used up the bait. Well, we've only got 30 seconds left anyway, so I think that's fine. Have I gone the wrong way? I have gone a wrong way. Well, that doesn't matter. We got no money. Yeah, let's stop. I didn't list anything like the biggest fish we caught or anything like that. Well, let's do that. I do think this looks better than it does on Switch. Like, Coda's face there looks very, very crisp and clear. The antenna looks very crisp and clear. So to me, there's a lot of this game that looks very simple, like the grass texture looks old. wouldn't surprise me for this just straight from the 3DS version. But other things look really nice. They ask a lot of questions, but they're not looking for any answers. They're not quests. Take a look. Well, let's go in the house, see if there's anyone inside. Very self-aware. People like us going into his house. I remember from the first game, and it was just as funny then as it is now. Let's go in. Again, it's not full screen. Okay, we could get out, but hopefully we're not going to need to. We've got someone who can heal. Money! And we can equip that. Now, I can't remember if the game's going to tell us about it or not. I would like to give the game a chance. Now it's got full screen. So I hit go all out and the game just auto plays. Yeah, so Dynamic Island there. Jelly Mouse, how cool. Now using magic does use up AP, action points. Alright. That coin purse is so tiny. So there's the game telling us what to do. Okay, we might as well do that. So if I hit auto. And should we heal? Let's give the healer something to wear. Select the stat to prioritize. Oh, I think this is just of the stats available, which items should we equip related to the stats? So you'll see in game, my characters are now wearing those items. Even the music sounds the same. I do remember this. Such a on my phone screen that looks really kind of small in comparison to all the space available to it. There we go, it told us what the different buttons do. So we hit go all out and it's just use anything. But as group attack, they all attack as a group, like that. So the game told us, but it didn't hold our hand to specifically show us how to do it, what to click. So you do need to do a little bit of reading to work to understand what the game's trying to tell us. We leveled up and we took that out first time. But Zoro is getting low on health, so next time I'll perhaps use the auto attack. Hopefully my teammates will heal. So another little hint there. Do the fights, level up, get stronger. So yeah, all out. Ooh, Scares does damage like that, okay. And yet Quinton didn't use heal. How frustrating. I got speed shoes. Again, something else we can equip. It's like a secret. Ooh, it's a lot of enemies. Hopefully, Zoro's gonna be alright. So I don't think I can do... Oh, I can. Okay. So I want that one to heal. Small heal. Zoro. Attack. Attack. And attack. But again, the game didn't tell us this. I only really knowing this because I've played it on Switch. Like when it came to equipping, I knew what to do, but I wanted the game to have a chance to tell us. Right, we're leveling quickly. Oh, let's go down. Oh, got to open it from the front. Okay. So there are 5 enemies here. Now 4. So we should get a lot of experience points for this. But it's not replenishing our AP, the action points. So hopefully by group attacking, we can preserve some AP. Vampire cat voucher. Okay. Power bracelet. Well, I think it's time we equip. But that means there's nothing for anyone else. We just had those already. Where's Calder will survive? So the moss and the fire are hints. Okay. Well, it sounds like with that we'd be able to heal. It would seem. Might be worth waiting to see how well this battle does. Well, it took all of us. We didn't level up either. And Pillboy voucher. Pineapple? Well, it took a little bit to defeat that. I thought the shadow looked a little odd. When we go back, I'll show you. Cool. Will the game tell us what it does? No. But yeah, I kind of saw a break in the wall there, so I thought there might be something hidden. Oh, 2 tough bosses now. You can see Edward has lost all his AP. So he was the guy who used ice. Alright. Huh. Got a little unlucky then. I need Quentin to start healing soon. Characters are getting a little low. Damn it. So far, this is all feeling very familiar. Other than the screen going fully wide on my phone, it doesn't feel like much of a departure from the Switch version. Climb through the sewer, okay. Really sparkly. It's golden light, so it's going to disappear now we used it, yeah. The blue chest is the one we need. Ooh, cool looking croc. Or T-Rex kind of looking thing.
て力を貸してよ。ありがとう。
Wish me luck. Ooh, 12 is a bit much. I do like the battle music though, it's nice. We're doing alright so far. Huh. Do we have anything that can protect us from fire? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have to keep on attacking until we knock it out. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Nearly. Ooh, Quinton took a big hit. Only 92 experience points. That's not a lot.
やったー。あんなに怖いモンスターだったのに倒せたよ。君のおかげだよ。ありがとう。
Alright, let's go and get this chest.
きっとこれがあの人の言っていた。で、よし、自分の島に戻ろう。
Well, you can see what we got here. The lines we picked up along the way. Thankfully, we keep all of it because we didn't retreat. Now what are we going to do? So that butcher is our dad. Ah, login bonus. So there are some sort of mobile trappings to this. I honestly don't remember if the Switch version had this when I played. It's quite possible the Switch version has been updated since then. Yes, this newsfeed could be quite useful for you guys. So that wasn't too many days ago, the 13th. Just a couple. Well, at least they are talking to us.
別の装備についてはまだ調べるのにしばらく時間がかかりそうだね。せっかくだから金子さんのいるデコレ職人に会いに行ってみようよ。
So we could go back, spawn more people. We can now fish off the island. Let's just check out the little restaurant here. So I want to have a look. These bottom ones cost J jewels, so we can see top right by middle, we've got 1. So I want to spend that on that. Kind of don't want to waste the 50 yen on potion either. Well, honestly, that's kind of it. What will happen now is we chapter 2. And the decorator is Hot Spring Village. Decorators on vacation, you see. That was an impressive kind of shot, wasn't it?
なんかものすごい湯気だね。そんなことよりデコレ職人さんを見つけなきゃ。どこにいるんだろう。探してみよう。
Alright then. I know what the problem is, but let's kind of introduce you guys to it. But so far this is exactly like the Switch version. Oh, someone else I want to talk to. Well, it's not there, so let's head into the inn. Oh, the onsen.
今の人、デコレ作りの仕事にやる気が出ないって言ってたね。もしかしてデコレ職人さんかも。追いかけて話を聞いてみようよ。
So we're going to check out some of the rooms in this place. So we find the decorator. some reason opening doors stops movement. So the direction I pick isn't remembered. I kind of have to, on the D-pad on screen, or the analog stick on screen, redo the direction I want to travel. It's not something I can think of happening in other games. No way in there. You see, my thumb hasn't moved, but the analog stick jerks back to position. It's surprisingly frustrating, and it has been throughout this game so far, actually. Bath that's too hot. Bath that the people are cooling down themselves. There we go. So they're kind of hinting as what we're going to have to do. Deal with a growing problem. Yeah, so annoying. Hey, we found the decorator. Yeah, sure, why not? So, kind of be given our first task there. Well, first task on this area, at the very least. Our task has us venturing in a hot spring, but I don't think that's the way in. But we can check it out. Someone in here. Don't think about adding cold water. Sure, we won't. All items purchased in this shop will be lost upon leaving the stage. So whatever we buy here will not go with us. Guess. The defense goes down at the benefit of just a little bit of resistance. Doesn't seem like fair trade. So I'm going to leave. So, this is the world map. That's a... oh. Dangerous looking bird. Looks dangerous like a chocobo, doesn't it? Like... only changed enough to avoid copyright strike. Like, we're doing the fire temple. It would make a lot of sense for us to have someone that can do water. But none of our characters can do water. There we go. Didn't earn a lot from that though, did we? Despite how high level it is. But yeah. We can end it there. I want to bring it to this stage, because it's this menu, because it says quick save and quit in the middle. Very tiny writing for some reason. considering how much space there is on the screen. Then how kind of... Why won't you work? There it is. So, a quick save is easy to lose, but there's no other save option. That's because you want to link it with an account, and it'll be saved in the account. But I think that'll do for the new Denpa Men. It's very much the Switch version. Maybe small screen size, maybe the higher screen density makes it look mostly better than the Switch version. But it also highlights some of the real basic textures they have. It still does not have a real tutorial that helps you along. You got to talk to everyone to find out how to do stuff in this game, and it does feel a little old even now. A change of form factor does not make it feel any newer. There's still aspects of the gameplay that feel old, and the fact that every time you open a door, the direction resets back, even though your thumb or whatever finger you're using is still on the screen in the same position. So, it's perhaps just a little bit buggy. But my phone, after an hour's play, I wouldn't even call it warm. I'd say it's fine, no change to be honest. So it's not going to push your phone. And it's reasonably easy control. So if you're out commuting, it shouldn't be too much of a challenge to perhaps hold on one hand and walk around with another. More control customizations would be nice. Like if there was an option for when you put your thumb down, that's where the analog stick appears. That's kind of common, that you don't have to stick to the analog stick on whatever side on the screen it is. That wherever you put your finger or thumb on the screen, that's now the analog stick, and then you push forward and you move. That I would appreciate, because then you could mostly play this game one-handed, which is great again for commuting. If you've got one hand holding onto a pole or a hand grip, you've got another hand free to play. So the Denpa Men, it's probably worth checking out honestly if you remember the 3DS version. The Switch version as well links with this, so you can carry over your progress. That might be more exciting. In the 2 videos I did on Switch, we didn't really get much further than completing the fire stage. And that took maybe 2 hours, or roughly. So having the ability to take this with you, probably a sensible thing. So if you do get this on phone, let me know your thoughts and let everyone know how it compares either favourably or not favourably to the Switch version. I think it's on par to maybe even be better than the Switch version, just because the Switch may be handheld, but it's not pocketable. It's not as easy to move around, whereas this on your phone, it's much easier to get in and out. So, personally, if I was to keep playing the Denpa Men, I would link my account and probably just play it on my phone. It feels a better fit, but not perfect. Remember, we have full screen now, but we didn't have a full screen for a lot of that game. It is kind of weird how narrow they made it. Well, that will do. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even YouTube live streams. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have some subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever, whenever I see you again, please take care.